What's up my people, how you guys doing today? I've gotten a lot of requests to react to this video and the meaning of life video. A lot of people wanted me to react to this video as well. And you know what? If you're a new subscriber, make sure you hit the like button. I post a lot of different videos, funny videos, controversial topics, all types of videos. So if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So let's get into this video. The video is called The Greatest Woman by the channel Talk Islam. And it's the same guy that did the last video, the spoken word of the meaning of life. So see, I don't know what this video is about, but
you know, something must be wrong when almost every single song has sex as its basis. When rap stars get famous after making lyrics that are shameless. When a woman is expected to sleep with a man who doesn't even know what her name is. And when artists are paid to degrade the very women that have made them. To the point they are nothing more than pieces of plastic that we can dispose of once they are no longer attractive. It's sickening and sadistic that this world's become so misogynistic. And you can call me unrealistic, but just listen to the statistics. 7 in 10 men view porn, while over 75 million are addicted. 68 million requests a day for pornographic pictures, making 1 in 4 searches sexually related. It's like nobody even knew she existed until she got naked, degraded and abused over and over again just to gain millions of views. It's a shame we've subdued to a definition of beauty which is so misconstrued as we judge each other's looks off of Facebook likes, Instagram pictures to filter off what we really look like. See, we are so obsessed with our outside, we have slowly lost sight of who we really are in real life. I mean, it's sad to see so many teens lose their self-esteem. Looking at these magazines thinking they have to look like what they see. Please, you are worth much more than a 2D image on a screen. You are a living, breathing human being. If only you knew what you really mean. Just look into your history books and begin to read of all the girls in the world who are capable to achieve, and you will surely see with certainty females like Fatima al-Fihri, who opened the first ever university, Rufaida al-Islamiyya, the first nurse to perform surgery, and Aisha bint Abi Bakr, the greatest female scholar in eternity. It's a shame you probably haven't even heard of these great female prodigies. Honestly, we don't need to give up our modesty in order to be successful. For you are worth much more than a commodity that is sexual. You have so much more potential if only you knew your worth.
Okay. Everyone should watch this video. If I had this video when I was younger, dude, I would have been better. I have a lot of opinions on this, so make sure you keep watching, but yeah.
You could be like the greatest of all women to have walked this earth, like Mary, the mother of Jesus, chosen by Allah to be an example for the believers, a woman who stood strong even when she was abused, falsely accused and ridiculed for things she'd never ever do, so it didn't really matter when there was nobody else beside her, for she knew that God was Ar-Razzaq and her ultimate provider, and she had a trust in him alone. Just like Asiya, the wife of Fir'aun, a woman who was brave and courageous, stood up for what was right and didn't let anybody change this. A woman who was fearless and laughed in the face of death, for she gave up the riches of this life for a palace in the next. Next up, Khadija, the mother of the believers, a wealthy merchant who had nurtured the Prophet for over 25 years, his first wife, the love of his life, and the mother of his kids. She was the first to believe in him when nobody else ever did. She just is, beyond any words that can make you understand. So much so that even Allah sent her his salam. She was grand and Allah assured her, just like her daughter, Fatima, the master of all women in paradise, a woman who would shine so bright she was nicknamed as Zahra, the splendid one with the most generous of hearts, A woman who gave up so much of her food she had no choice but to fast. She would fight on behalf of her father even as a little girl. And such are the examples of the greatest woman in the entire world. And it had nothing to do with how they looked, but for who they truly were. So ignore the standard of success defined by society, when God has said that the best of mankind are those who have piety, regardless of your shape, your color, or your race. For God does not look at your bodies, nor does he look at your face. Rather, he looks towards your heart and checks your faith. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the people say or who they think you are, when you could be like the greatest of all women in the eyes of Allah. The greatest woman.
Very inspirational. Now here's my opinion on this. Success as a measure by society involves sex, it involves money, it involves fame. These are the three things considered by society for you to be successful. If you have these three things by the general rule of society, by what people perceive as you to be successful, you are a success. What this guy's saying is basically, let's perceive a woman like Mary. This should be the example of success. This should be the example that women should follow. This is what should be admired by our society. And I completely agree. If everyone in the world admired these women more than they admired Kim Kardashian, let's say, or any other superficial, famous, artificial idea of success, the world would be a better place. That's 100%. I mean, but that's just not how it is. Nowadays, it is what he says. Lyrics are creating a shameless image. Lyrics are shameless. They say whatever's on their mind. There's no type of control. There's no type of decency. The words that are expressed, the things that are said, the ideas that are shown. But you also have to think about this, which is a question that I ask myself every single day as well. I don't have an opinion on this because I don't really know the answer, and I would like to ask you for the answer. Is sex, is desire, is wealth, is fame, are these necessarily negative subjects, negative things to which to strive for? If that is your definition of success, and that is what you're aiming for, why is it a bad thing? You feel me? Why? Because general society says this, and what general society says is bad. You have to think about it in perspective. I understand that there is little contribution that you can do if you're just having sex all the time to the world. But what do we define as success? Because at the end of the day, what is moral, what is right, it's a subjective view. I mean, there's a lot of things that are clearly not okay. Like fucking, I don't know, killing someone. That's definitely something that is completely wrong. You feel me? But sex and wealth and fame and money, all these different things, are they really a negative aspect of society? Do we really have to go against these ideas just for the mere fact that everyone else is doing it and we believe that people should admire women like this? Well, I don't think so. And I don't think we can change general society to do anything. The only thing that we can do is change ourselves. And that's one thing that I like to promote in this channel. Believe in your abilities, believe in your desires, believe in what you think is right, regardless what general society says. Even this video, regardless what this video says, regardless what anyone with a powerful voice or anyone out there is saying. Believe in yourself, you're confident in your abilities, and make in your own mind what you think is right. And that's all that matters. You know, people look at these videos and they fall into like, oh, this emotion and stuff like that. But if you have analyzed the situation, if you really genuinely believe with all your passion that sex, desire, love, wealth, all these different things are the right thing, then approach that, you feel me? As long as it's not hurting anyone else, you can do it. The truth is, if we follow this guy's example, if everyone was like this, to admire women like this and stop focusing so much of sex and so much of this, so much of that, then the world really would be a better place. But as it is clear, the world is not like that. So what can we do? Do we try to change the world? Do we try to change ourselves? And I think the main thing that you can do is try to change yourself. I don't necessarily think that sex, I don't necessarily think that the striving for wealth, the striving for fame is a bad thing. What I don't think is good is people who literally put themselves down because they're not able to achieve, or they don't think they can achieve this level of so-called success. All I can say to people in general is try to improve yourself as a person every single day. Try to give it your best every single day in whatever endeavor that you partake in, and always try to be positive. At the end of the day, this is a concept that is very complex in order to break down. But my opinion, you should create your own idea of success, regardless what this video says, regardless what anyone says. As long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, and as long as you're happy, and that's what you should pursue. But I'm just a kid with a camera, guys. Anyway, that was the video for today. If you want me to react to more videos like this, make sure you comment down below any type of video that you want me to react to, and I will react to it. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. Comment down below what video you want me to react to next. Prove yourself, max out, give it your best. Always stay positive, and I shall see you guys later. Peace.